Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. I was hoping never to have to make another one of these episodes again, but apparently I had to really quickly after the last one. As I was processing all my videos, I came across some of my base files, and it turns out that a lot of my commentary didn't record on a set of my videos. So this is a pretty much a catch up again of what I did in those videos. Now, the video is absolutely fine, so I will be including that video as well as trying to brief cover what I actually did in those videos because obviously I'm talking in the midst of it all. So, I decided to edit around all this mess and make another video kind of out of it in all the things. Instead of you watching a 30-minute long video of me doing a specific task with no commentary behind of it when I'm talking about certain things, sometimes just mulling about, I decided to fix the issue and just make this instead. So, without further ado, we are going to start with the first episode that was missing the commentary. The first episode that was missing the commentary was before a crash and stuff. I started working with my animal farm, and I decided to redo it after the crash and fix it. What I did was I gathered some bunnies, and you can see them in the pen here. I gathered some bunnies. I have, for some reason, only 3 pigs now. As you can see, a sheep right now going in that hole. But I have these breeding frames. I'll go to the pig and this side. I have super breeding frames that get clicked on by these machines. These machines hold or use, these automated users use what's inside of them, which is in this case wheat, over there carrots. Carrots breed the sheep, carrots breed the rabbits and the pigs. This instant breeds the cows and the sheep. Those go together and they they then go into the pit that you see there at the end of the line there. The end of the line is a little bit different than what you'll see in the video because I've altered it a tiny bit. The end of the video, in the video you'll just see a water pool. And now you'll see this. Sometimes animals get killed in here. It's no big deal. But you'll see that there's conveyors here. There's signs stopping the water, so they actually don't allow them to get stopped in the corner here. But there's 3 nursery blocks because they do work with other animals besides just the chickens. And this is where the babies will congregate, essentially. On the other end of the line is this. This is the other end of the line. This doesn't work right here. I don't have it on right now. But we have a vacuum chest, which you'll see sucks up all the stuff. We have a draconic mop grinder, which you'll see me have crafted in the thing, and a power cell to power it all. Mop grinder kills any animal that's within a range, and I also have this experience column that makes bottles of enchanting. Just very, very simple thing. It's very, very simple device that I made later. I don't even think I covered it in any of my videos, but it's just a power cell that links to this. So it's a simple animal farm to get all kinds of food and ender chests back to my system. Quite wonderful, isn't it? So it's quite great and quite wonderful that everything's just simple, effective, and efficiently just put away. And so I have all sorts of like wool, I have rabbits materials, I have leather, and I have everything I can need from animals just given to me by, just from a simple setup. It's simple. It took me like a good little bit to set it up, but it's not horrible, but it's effective. Okay, on to the second episode that's missing. It's commentary. You'll see a bunny missing. You'll see this happen for a little bit because we'll be standing right here for a little bit. On to the second episode of the that's missing its commentary would be me building this device. This is the chicken auto hatching device majigger thing, because I'm using hatchery and I did not change it to where the chickens make babies. They still indeed would give me eggs like a chicken would give you eggs in IRL. I created this device. It's basically a simple device that basically would, I won't see chickens pop out this way. They'll pop out this way because these nursery monitors actually register. But it's just a simple device that is on a time basis, which will pump out eggs into these users. These users will place eggs onto the nests, and then eventually the chickens will hatch and they will go down and they will die, essentially, down in the pit with the rest of the animals. Just simple, effective, and efficient. I'm not sure if we'll see it because, as I said, they take like 8 minutes to hatch. So, but you can see in this chest is where I can just put any eggs that happens, and it's a very just simple. It took me longer to set it up and build it than it was be worth trying to salvage the video or trying to commentary over the video. So I was like, well, I'll just brief over this and just do this math together video with all my animal stuff together, which is this farm, which congregates with this farm, and they share the same system, which is just fine. And since these are the hatchery chickens, like these chickens in here, these like Ardot chickens and stuff like this, these chickens will drop what they're made of. Like diamond chickens will drop diamonds, so on and so forth. Diamond chickens will drop diamonds. Copper chickens will drop copper. Manulium will drop manulium, so on and so forth, because it's just how they do things. So whenever I breed chickens, if I get extras, I can just throw them in there, and I'll eventually wear down until I don't have any more chickens. Eventually, I can have a chicken system where I can have chickens breed and lay eggs, and they can go into an ender chest, and they can automatically feed the system. But right now, as of right now, there's no reason to do it. I just have this set up to pretty much weed through all these eggs, these extra eggs that I managed to gather. The system's not fully complete. As I said, I need to ingest with chickens automatically going in the system. And for the other animal system, obviously I still have to put a hoe. I have to do something with a hoe and that thing. And I still have to, there's a pig coming to his doom. Bye, pig. I still need it to, there's some chickens. We do get to see it. That's why I'm kind of hanging around here. But yeah, it's not complete. It's not a complete system, but it's quite efficient and effective. So there's a lot that can be done, but it's still good. It's still great. Okay, last but not least, in my fancy lost commentary episodes, which at least luckily it was only 3 episodes that was lost. It was the animal farm, it was the chicken building area. Apparently, also my videos having issues enjoy losing Britannia episodes. So the last one was a Britannia episode. It was basically me getting all the Britannia gear, which is ironic enough. But it's basically me gathering all the baubles. It's just simply, it's like I'm trying to figure out what all I needed and what all I wanted from Britannia, and trying to figure out exactly how, and making all the things, essentially. Like basically making the runes for the things I needed, making the bits that I needed to make the, where's the pendant? This. Making the potion ability, doing the potion ability for the brew of revitalization, regeneration to blood pendant. Which this thing right here, essentially, if I put this on, it gives me a regeneration 2 effect and cost of mana, essentially. So in other words, you don't put it on. Making the aura ring, which basically gives you mana out of thin air, and having the greater mana mana, which stores it, as well as making the Sojourner's staff, Sojourner's sash, which basically makes me run faster. Of course, I really can't tell. It's not as good as Draconic armor when you turn the speed like sky high, but you know it helps. Obviously, it gives you step assist as well, but I think I already had that from the dark steel armor, so I'm not sure it's on right. So that's pretty much the three bits that was lost. As I said, it wasn't really that much for me to worry about. Really, I could have just cut them out completely, and it might be like, oh wow, those are where this stuff come from. So I decided to make this little mini-sode and share the video as well as talk over it. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this little coverage of my lost commentary episodes. It was my headset though that I used using was a HyperCloud X. I thought it was doing really good, and then I found all these other issues. I don't know if all my episodes that I used with it was bad, but yeah, I don't know if it's just those three. We'll find out shortly, I suppose, with my other ones. But all my other ones seem to still have commentary. It's just those three. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, flying over my animal farm here, watching them breed up and stuff and have babies that go down in a hole to die a horrible death. Yeah. But I have loads of pork. Loads and loads of pork. Yeah, this is a good place to end it. I know this one's will be a little short. I can't help it. As I said, unfortunate issues are unfortunate. Now that maybe that I have this good headset, and as I said from the last catch-up episode, as I called it, we are going to fix my computer soon, and it should be all good after that. But you can see that I have tons and tons and tons of like rabbit goods and things like that, like rabbit foots, beef, raw rabbits, rabbit skins, and all sorts of raw animal bits that came from my animal farm. But yeah, this is a good place to end it, and we'll be back to our regular scheduled program again. At least the last episode wasn't broken. We'll be back to our regular scheduled program again next time, which should after that not have a problem. I'm gonna start double checking everything, double triple checking, and yeah. Until then, bye.